Have you ever looked up at the night sky and felt a sense of wonder? A feeling of being part of something vast, ancient, and mysterious? For millennia, we've told stories to explain the cosmos. But today, we stand on the brink of a revolution. What if I told you that everything we thought we knew about the universe's first moments is about to change? Forget the old textbooks. New evidence emerging right now in 2025 is rewriting the very first chapter of cosmic history. Let's journey back to the beginning, not just thousands of years ago, but 13.8 billion years ago. The conventional story is one you've likely heard: the Big Bang, a single, infinitely hot, infinitely dense point that exploded, giving birth to space, time, and all the matter we see today. It's a powerful, elegant theory that has guided cosmology for nearly a century. We pictured this event as a uniform, perfectly smooth explosion, like a flawless sphere expanding outwards. From this perfect beginning, gravity slowly, painstakingly, pulled matter together over hundreds of millions of years, forming the first stars and galaxies. But what if that picture is wrong? For years, there have been nagging inconsistencies. The James Webb Space Telescope has shown us galaxies that are far too massive, too well-formed to exist so early in the universe. It's like finding a fully grown oak tree just a week after planting a seed. It defies the timeline. These impossible early galaxies have been the biggest puzzle in modern astronomy. How did the universe build such colossal structures so quickly? The old model just doesn't add up. This is where the new evidence from 2025 comes in, and it's nothing short of mind-blowing. A global consortium of radio astronomers, using an array of telescopes spread across every continent, has been listening to the faintest whispers from the dawn of time. They've been trying to capture the echo of the Big Bang itself, the cosmic microwave background radiation, with unprecedented detail. And what they found is shaking the foundations of cosmology. The new data reveals that the Big Bang wasn't a smooth, perfect event. It was clumpy, chaotic. Imagine a fireworks display not with one single, perfect burst, but thousands of smaller, interconnected explosions happening all at once. The initial state of the universe wasn't a uniform soup. Instead, it was a turbulent cosmic ocean filled with massive, dense knots of energy and matter from the very first microsecond. These weren't just tiny fluctuations. They were colossal seeds of structure pre-existing in the fabric of the newborn universe. This completely changes the game. Instead of gravity having to start from scratch, it had a massive head start. These primordial lumps were like cosmic starter dough. They were gravitational hotspots, pulling in surrounding gas and dust with incredible efficiency. The process of galaxy formation wasn't a slow, patient crawl over 400 million years. It was a frantic, rapid burst of creation. Let's visualize this. In the old model, the period after the Big Bang, known as the Cosmic Dark Ages, was a vast, empty darkness lasting for hundreds of millions of years. It was a silent waiting game for gravity to do its work. But the 2025 evidence paints a different picture. This era was far from dark and quiet. It was alive with activity. These massive primordial knots were collapsing under their own immense gravity almost immediately. Think of it like this. The old theory was like trying to build a sandcastle, one grain of sand at a time on a flat beach. It takes a long, long time. The new theory is like starting with massive, pre-made mounds of wet sand. You can sculpt a magnificent castle in a fraction of the time. That's what the universe did. So, what about the first stars? We used to believe they were solitary giants, hundreds of times more massive than our sun, igniting one by one in the vast darkness. These first stars, known as population 3 stars, were crucial. They were the forges that created the first heavy elements, the building blocks of planets, and, eventually, us. The new evidence suggests that the first stars didn't ignite alone. They were born in violent, clustered nurseries inside these primordial knots. The conditions were so extreme, so dense, that not just one, but hundreds of massive stars could have been born together in spectacular bursts of star formation. These weren't just the first stars, they were the first star clusters, the embryonic hearts of the first galaxies. This explains the impossible galaxies seen by the Webb telescope. They weren't impossible at all. They were the direct, rapid result of a lumpy, chaotic, and incredibly fertile early universe. The universe wasn't patient. It was in a hurry to create complexity, to build the structures we see today. This profound realization has sent shockwaves through the scientific community. It's a true paradigm shift. We're moving from a model of slow, gradual evolution to one of rapid, explosive creation. The universe didn't just expand, it erupted into structure. But what does this mean for us, here on our tiny blue dot, 13.8 billion years later? It's a story of connection, a story of inheritance. The elements in our bodies, the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, were all forged in the hearts of stars. We used to think our cosmic ancestry began with those first, lonely giant stars. But now we see a deeper, more complex lineage. Our story begins in the turbulent, fire of the Big Bang itself. The very structures that allowed our galaxy, our sun, and our planet to form were seeded in the first moments of time. We are not just the children of stars. We're the children of the universe's very first, most violent, and most creative moments. This new history of the universe isn't just about cosmic mechanics. It's a more personal story. It tells us that from the most chaotic of beginnings, order and beauty can emerge with astonishing speed. It tells us that the universe has an inherent tendency towards creating complexity, towards building the framework for life. When you look up at the stars tonight, remember this new chapter. You're not just seeing distant lights, you're seeing the descendants of those first frantic bursts of creation. You are looking at your own cosmic family tree. The universe is not a quiet, empty place that slowly stumbled into existence. It's a dynamic, vibrant, and interconnected system that has been building towards moments like this, towards consciousness and wonder from its very first breath. This discovery is a testament to human curiosity, our relentless drive to understand where we come from. It's a reminder that the universe is always more surprising, more intricate, and more beautiful than we can imagine. The story of our cosmos is still being written, and we are lucky enough to be here to read the latest page. Thanks for watching. If you found this as amazing as I did, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to join us on our next journey into the unknown.